we was taking the ball out each time. They were scoring. Our coverages, we were kind of making a lot of mistakes, and they were just kind of manipulating our coverages, and we weren't making the right reads. We made our adjustments on that end. Started to get some stops and get out in transition. I thought our second group that came in, they really brought some energy. When Zach and Ennis and those guys came into the game. But I think once we kind of got it together on the defensive end in that second quarter, we was able to get out and flow a little bit and move around, and shots started falling. We was able to control the game from there.
How do you approach the game differently from CJ?
I think it's pretty much the same. We usually end the game with a lot of pick and rolls, just trying to get them to get into whatever coverage it is and attack it or make a play out of it. That's pretty much what we did. Tonight, the only difference was I was on the weak side where, usually I would have the ball and CJ would be on the weak side. Seth was handling sometimes, and I was on the weak side coming into the action. So other than that, it was pretty much the same. Just CJ wasn't the guy that was in it.
You don't feel like you have sort of more responsibility or something? I don't know if that's the right word.
Just, I guess, being a little more hands-on and managing what's going on out there. Just knowing that a guy that averages, 22 points isn't on the floor. So, it doesn't mean I have to score more points or, I guess, dominate the ball, but just making sure that I got control of what's happening out there a little bit more. That's it.
What was your reaction when you heard the results for CJ?
Obviously, you like, man, we gonna miss him, but you just happy that it's not a long-term thing. It could have been a more serious injury, and that's just what I wasn't hoping for as a teammate and as his friend. So I'm just happy that it's something that's gonna be reevaluated soon, and it's not a long-term thing.
How long are you kind of mentally preparing to be without him?
Mentally, I'm just, I don't want him to have to rush it. When he does come back, I want him to be himself and be healthy. So in my mind, we're going to finish the regular season without him. Maybe the last couple games of the regular season. In my mind, I think that's how I should think of it, just knowing that we gotta have a great effort for these last 12 games, planning on not having him out there. We'd rather have him healthy and strong in the playoffs than have him come back early and not be himself and, maybe aggravated a little in a way that we don't need him to.
Have you guys talked about that?
No, we haven't. But I've told him, I already know he's going to try to get a million hours of rehab and do all this stuff. But I told him he should do that. You should be on top of it and stay involved like you always do, but just don't rush back to get to a game. We're in a great position. We need guys to be able to step up, and it's only going to be better for our team in the long run. So I've told him, take your time, don't rush, get healthy, and come back right.
Damian, it was talked about, or teams talked about getting momentum going into a half. You guys, after missing your first 10 3-pointers, hit 3 in the last minute of the first half. Is that important to kind of get things moving in the right direction?
Yeah. I mean, I think we were getting quality looks, and we were missing some good looks. So I think that was the encouraging part of it. When it's going that way, they're gonna fall eventually. You're not just gonna keep getting those kind of looks and keep missing them, and that's what happened. They just started to fall.
That deep one you took as well, after you take that and you hit it, are you going into the next one thinking I'm getting up a shot?
Yeah. I mean, I felt good about that when we was going for the 2-for-1. I think I just hit one not too before that, not far before that, or not long after before that. So that one I was like, he giving me space. If I have space, I can shoot that shot comfortably, and that was what it was.
Dan, when you play 40 minutes like that, do you feel it at the end of the game? Does it feel any different to you than playing 36?
Not really. My rookie year, I was playing like 40 minutes all the time, and that was hard. But I think I'm just physically prepared for it. I think it's one thing you physically prepared for it, and then mentally, I know how to put myself in certain situations. If I feel myself getting a little more tired than I'm not, I know what actions we can run against what they doing to where I'm kind of impacting the play, but I'm not directly involved in the play. And then on defense, I know I hear a play call, I know how to position myself to where I don't got to work too hard. So it's mental and physical, and I'm prepared for whatever I got to do, however many minutes I need to play.
Do you think teams are going to try to put you into switches and in the post more? Now, it seems like that happened a lot tonight. I mean, I think you handled it well, but it seems like you're doing a lot of contact defending.
I mean, no. My number's pretty good on the post, so it's whatever. I think a lot of teams don't want to just play that 2-point game too much. In the league now, you getting twos, another team hitting threes. It's not really something you want to do over long periods of time in a game, especially when you're getting resistance and it's not a guaranteed foul or a guaranteed bucket. It's like, how long are we going to do this? So, I mean, if they do it, I'm going to be there for the challenge every time. But I don't expect them.